everybody, it's Friday. Very excited that it's Friday again. Sometimes these weeks feel like they fly by, and sometimes they're just like, no, we're gonna take forever. And sometimes it starts out like one and ends like the other, so what is time really? I feel like it doesn't really exist. But anyway, hi everybody, how you guys doing? I'm rambling. We're back for some more Talos Principle 2. I think today we are doing, if I remember, I think we're going back into the Megastructure again, and then doing one more section of puzzles. So that's good. We're almost there. Almost. Let me just do some things. So if you're not already following, here's my Twitter and Blue Sky links for basically go live notifications. IGDB link if you want to see a list of everything we finished on stream so far. We have a YouTube if you want to do some VOD catch up, or if you want to watch some Let's Play content. I still need to film some more Let's Play content because there's going to be some gaps to fill this year. Unfortunately, I have to say there will be gaps to fill this year. So, but that's great because that means Let's Play content for you guys. So you can find me somewhere, even when I'm not streaming, right? Don't forget we have Discord if anybody would like to join that. And yeah, if you ever want to send me anything, there's my throne link. It's never expected but always incredibly appreciated. And don't forget about creator cards. If you're not aware, it's basically virtual streaming cards. Virtual trading cards for your favorite streamer. Sorry. And it's the one that doesn't use AI and existed first and everything and blah drama I'm not involved in. Couple very quick updates. I woke up today and half of my Twitter notifications were Stream Elements is dying! Since their official announcement still doesn't make anything super clear, because having good conversations with potential investors doesn't equal money being put in, or buyout, or anything, I decided to start looking at Mix It Up. Which I've been meaning to do for a while, but every time I looked at it, it was just like, oh my god, there's so many options, it's overwhelming. But I put a little bit of time into it today to work out what's going on. So, we have two new things. So, first of all, we have a daily redeem. You want to get some baps from the fluff? You can get bapped by the fluff. I only have 3 because I tested it. We also have our own little currency. That's a lot of whiskers. Okay, I think it's just because I've been sat with my chat open for a while. We also have our own little whiskers as currency. My thought behind that is maybe at some point if we do giveaways or something, we might use the currency to pay for it rather than just blindly going in with everybody that's available, because I'm aware that sometimes if there's like events going on and they're being hyped up in places, some people turn up and then they never follow and they never do anything and they just sit there and then hope that they win, and then when they do win they leave and they don't come back. So the whiskers would be a way of being like, well, I've been here for a while and I can get like a place in it. So I don't know, that was my thought process anyway. Any other updates? Let's see. Oh, there's one minor update. It's not really minor. There's one update. We have likely lost one of our regulars, and that's a really bad shame. And if they're watching, I really hope that they feel better soon, and that they're doing okay. But it's their choice, so that's all I'm gonna say about it. It had nothing to do with me, the entire situation that went on there, but it is what it is. So, let's keep going. Let's play some Talos Principle 2. And now opening the correct save file today. That's gonna haunt me now. I did it once, opening the wrong save file, and now I'm just like, every time I gotta check it's the right save file. So yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm very glad to be back today. Very glad to be playing some games with you guys. say some games, it's one game. Very glad to be doing puzzles in said game when we get to them. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good week and it hasn't been too long. Here we go. Okay. Return to the VTOL. Yes, I think we are going into the Megastructure. For the, I think, third time? So let's go see how this goes. And I feel like the game is capturing better than it was last week, maybe? Hold on, there's one setting I want to change. VSync, let's put that on, because I think that's the only thing that I usually have on. Yes, okay, this looks better than it did last week, so... funny story, not so much funny as weird. I did some testing with the game before stream, and I reckon the only reason that it was being weird last week is, I have a section on my PC where I can choose to like up the fan speed on certain fans. And normally when I'm playing games, if they're like bigger games like this, I'll put just the CPU fan on, because for some reason that is a massive pain in the butt. But last week I had the front fans on as well to bring in more air to the whole system, and it seems like when I don't have that set on, it captures better. Which doesn't make any sense to me, but hey ho. We move, I guess.
Alright, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
Oh right, Al's staying behind. Okay. Bye, Al! I wonder if we find Byron. I can't remember what happens with this journey into the Megastructure. But we'll find out. That's why we're here, we're gonna find out. That was the shortest trip to the landing spot inside the Megastructure I have ever seen. Okay. Oh, you're just not gonna talk to me? Just gonna let me go? Okay. Sure. I think they figured out they've talked to me enough when we've got to the Megastructure, and now they're just like, go! Go do the thing! Go! Go, 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 go! Okay. Running through the streets. Please don't ask why. I just do. We can go that way. There's a door. That looks like another door. Oh, is that a door? Is that a walkway? Oh, it might be a walkway. Hold on, I want to see what's on the right first. I have a feeling straight ahead might be leading me to where I'm meant to go. So I want to see if there's side stuff for the palm readers. Here we go. Palm reader. From Eustathius. To Athena. Dearest Athena, I don't know if you will see this, but you've become even more distant from the affairs of New Jerusalem than I have. Miss speaking to you and Cornelius, and I fear that some of your estrangement is my own fault. I know things are not as you had wished them to be, and the city is drifting away from that bold vision you established. This is not because of your leadership or a lack thereof. You did not fail, I did. I know I've said it before, but the New Alexandria disaster was my fault. I'm the one who took the initiative, and I'm the one who made the mistake. Yes, there should have been procedures in place, but it was my role to create such procedures, Athena, not yours. I wish I had listened to Byron when he said we had to establish another settlement immediately. Learn from the pain, don't let it fester. He was right. That's where the rot set in, and I'm sorry. With love, Eustathius. Okay. Athena author. The Machines, from the author's note to Athena Reborn, a novel. If my work has meant something to you, if Athena had any kind of impact on you, if some story in Wonder Tales from the periphery moved you or made you think, then there is something about myself that I need to share with you. It's the only autobiographical fact I have any interest in sharing, the only thing about me that matters to you outside my work. Every breath that I take, and so every story that I write, is only possible because of technology. There are no natural remedies, no spiritual alternatives for what I was born with. My existence is wholly contingent upon a new level of technological sophistication, which was heretofore unimaginable, and which will in many ways define the coming era. When you long for a return to simpler times, you wish for a world in which I could not exist. If you are looking for answers, consider the fact that I was granted the blessing of this technology despite being born into poverty, and my writing never having been particularly lucrative. The civilization structures I live within were arranged in such a way that this technology would be deployed to save my life. And are these structures not also, at the end of a day, a kind of machine? What is the state, what is civilization, if not a machine? Think about what this means, what this is. Is it systemic compassion? Is it liberation from nature? Is it equality of opportunity? Whatever your belief system, think hard about what it means that I am alive because of these machines, and I have created something that matters to you. Thank you for reading. Okay, interesting. Clockwork. Clockwork, excerpted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. All the towering materialism which dominates the modern mind rests ultimately upon one assumption, a false assumption. It is supposed that if a thing goes on repeating itself, it is probably dead, a piece of clockwork. People feel that if the universe was personal, it would vary. If the sun were alive, it would dance. This is a fallacy even in relation to known fact, for the variation in human affairs is generally brought into them, not by life, but by death, by the dying down or breaking off of their strength or desire. A man varies his movements because of some slight element of failure or fatigue. But perhaps God is strong enough to exult in monotony. It is possible that God says every morning, "Do it again," to the sun, and every evening, "Do it again," to the moon. It may not be automatic necessity that makes all daisies alike. It may be that God makes every daisy separately, but has never got tired of making them. It may be that he has the eternal appetite of infancy, for we have sinned and grown old, and our Father is younger than we. Miranda, it's strange. The idea is delightful, but it's also completely and obviously untrue. Cornelius, that's one of the many reasons Chesterton is worth reading. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's wrong about them in an interesting way. Miranda, it's such a shame, though. He seems to want to restore the magic of the world, but he can only re-enchant the surface, whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath in what he dismisses as clockwork. Okay, Founding 10. Hypatia's Journal number 10, from Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 680, New Jerusalem, that's the name that we picked. Am I sad that my suggestion didn't win? Maybe a little, but it is a good name, a fitting name, a name that we can be proud of. With it comes a new kind of optimism. Everyone is thinking of the future once more. I, for one, am glad that we have recovered our equilibrium and our determination. Athena and Cornelius are certainly bustling with plans and bright visions of the future, and when they tell us of these dreams of theirs, it's hard not to be drawn in by the pretty pictures they paint. Speaking of which, I am becoming more and more fascinated with ancient human art and thinking about our own role in taking the next step in that long history. Citizens of Gehenna found meaning in art, and they were imprisoned. A free people should be able to accomplish so much more. Okay, do we have more around here? More palm readers? No? Okay. Let's double back. Oh. No, this is where we came through. I was gonna be like, was there a way that I didn't see if I came through here on the other side, but no. Nope, I'm just being silly. Oh! Oh, right. I forgot I came over here with people. Can I talk to you? No? Oh, yeah, no, that looks like an elevator. I'm gonna go straight instead, because I think I need to go down the elevator to help Byron, maybe? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Ooh. Fancy pants floating cubes. See, now I'm starting to think I needed to come this way and I should go back and take the elevator. It's fine. It makes, like, very little difference. It's okay.
Yay! I found another elevator. My favorite.
Yeah, Yakut does not like elevators. Okay.
Once again, I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
I mean, those kind of look like electricity towers. But okay. Is that another elevator piece? Oh, that's where we're going anyway. Let's find out. Oh no, this looks like a zip line type thingamabob. Okay.
I know I've said this before, but look at the size of this. How can all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? The whole history of humankind.
They look
And
like
it's not
electricity
just
orbs.
machines. It's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that there seems to be a ton of water and a ton of electricity orbs hanging around. That's not gonna end well. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? Over elevator. Oh, this shoots down really fast. Okay. Damn. Or maybe it just looks that way because of going underwater? I don't know. I can't tell. Oh! Hello! Anybody know who that is? Take a guess? I think it's Prometheus.
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
Well, I know what's down here. It's Prometheus. But okay. Okay, yes, use the lever. Remove Prometheus' chain pins. Oh. Okay. Guess I gotta do that before I can, do anything else. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. It's so big. Okay. I'm gonna go over to the right side first, I think. Okay, here we go. Oh, I do already have the pieces. Was gonna be my next question, was gonna be, do I have the right pieces? Here we go. Yes, there we go. Okay, sweet. Up and down here. Let's see where we wind up. Ooh. Going inside the structure. Okay. This is lots of running down in a square. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. Okay. Oh no. Not the anti-grav. The anti-grav always trips me up, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I don't think I can go anywhere else, can I? No. Okay. Anti-grav time. Hop. Where are we? Here we go. There's another set of bridges to do. Boom. Don't like the idea of that one. Let's do... Oh. This one? No. That's not gonna work. Hold on. I think I started with the wrong piece to begin with. Okay. Well, these are both the same piece, so let's just do that. And then maybe this works. I don't. It might not work, but yeah, that doesn't work. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I thought I picked the. Okay. I'm silly. Okay, I thought I picked this piece here, and I didn't. Which makes sense because it's me. There we go. Oh, it's really far off. Okay. Nowhere near. Nowhere near at all. But okay. Oh, okay. Maybe we... Oh, I can't start with that because it just... I could start with if it goes this way. Maybe this is the way to do it. Maybe I had it wrong before. Oh. Nope. No, that was the way I had it. There? Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, okay, okay. Running back. Ah! Okay, let's go back from here. Oh, no, that definitely won't work. Okay, so definitely we don't start with this straight piece. Good to know. Let's try this. Oh! Nintendo, welcome on in. Thank you for the head pats. Oh, nope, I'm screwing this up again. Oh no. Maybe here? Nope, still not close enough. Why am I struggling? Well, welcome on in. How you doing? Wonderful to see you again. How you been? I've been pretty good. How have you been? Hope you've had a good week. Hope work hasn't been too sucky and stuff. We have some new things going on, by the way. I was messing around with Mix It Up earlier. So we now have a daily channel redeem, which is fun. And I also have a currency for you guys. So if you do, obviously the daily channel point thing is in the channel points. That makes sense. The currency, if you do !whiskers, you'll see how much you have. And I did it like a set amount per minute, so yeah. But hopefully that's good. I'm okay, been a bit of a dumpster fire, but alright. Oh no. Oh, I hope you're okay. There's nothing worse than that. Just having shit happen and feeling that way. Oh, I figured it out! Okay, I didn't expect to figure it out. But I did! Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna say, oh. I forgot I was on anti-grav. There. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna take this up. Yeah? Okay, here we go. But yeah, I hope things get better. There's nothing worse than that. Just nothing worse than life being like that. Okay, we got one off. One of Prometheus's chains has fallen. Now we gotta do 3 more. I don't know how we're gonna do all 3. Because I gotta find my way to get to them first, but let's go find them. I think this is the way I came, but can I go a different way? Possibly not. Let's find out. I don't think there's anything over here, is there? Squeeze through. Nope. Okay, so for sure my only way is to go back where I came from. Whee! Whee! There we go! Okay. So... there we are. I gotta find my way to a second set. I'm pretty certain I got this set coming this way anyway. Right, now we're down the plain floor. I gotta climb up all these stairs. Bear with me. I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna run it. Ah! Have you been playing anything specific, Nintendo, or listening to any specific music? I know you're usually talking about different game music and stuff that you've acquired or been listening to, so I'm just curious. Curious if you've been doing anything, anything like that. That is not the way that was meant to go. Okay, we definitely don't start with the twisty one. Because we finished with it. There we go. Here we go. What's through here? Oh. Do these both lead to the same place? Probably. Am I gonna choose one carefully anyway? Yes. Okay. Oh! Hey! Hello!
I don't think you can get up here, 1K.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Guess
same
I'll
thing.
have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right? It's
Um,
not like everyone is depending on me.
okay, I could. Sarah! Hi! Welcome in. Been playing Mega Man Star Force Dragon lately? Ooh, nice. Did you get a CD for Fire Emblem Heroes 5th Anniversary? Waiting for Legends of ZA one? Nice! This sounds good. That sounds very good. Let's see.
But if this has to connect over here, then... wait.
I love
If I
how
do
Yakut
this,
is struggling
and that... What?
to solve a puzzle. I mean, they're not the easiest of puzzles, but...
I did it!
You did it?
Wow, I feel really smart. Also, never doing that again.
Okay, did he release one of the other chains? Yes. Okay. Cool. 2 more to go. Hi! Quick thing. I have seen your messages, and I will of course respond after stream. My brain is doing 6 million things at once. But don't worry, I will respond to you. I have a mental note written down that I probably should write physically to respond to you. Is there another? No, this is the walkway I just built. Okay, well, let's go back across it. Got 2 CD players that look like the mini vinyl record players. Ooh. Bluetooth, USB, aux. Oh, USB-A, aux, and old speaker type connection. Nice. It's really hard to find some with that many different connections these days, I feel like. Just holding up Windrose to play with Sean and seeing you were streaming. Yeah, it's Friday. I changed my stream days from Tuesday to Friday. Partly because it was just easier to stream on a Friday, because if I overstream on a Saturday, on a Tuesday, and I have like a long work meeting, it just doesn't work so good. Wouldn't have worked this week if I had streamed on Tuesday, because I had a 6-hour meeting on Wednesday. No, I didn't have it on Wednesday, I had it on Thursday, but you get the point. Wanted to come on and say hi. Well, hi. It's nice to see you here. Oh, we got another bridge to go? I swear there's puzzles other than just building bridges. Which way do you want to be built? Definitely gotta be this one, right? Or am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind. Wait, what? Oh, I can do it this way. Okay. That makes more sense. Aha. Yes, and now we get trippy because anti-grav. Okay. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say where does it need to join, but I found it. I found where it needs to join. It's okay. I always get confused with the anti-grav. Been enjoying listening to music on the player through CD and Bluetooth. Yeah. To be honest, where were we? I think we were in the city centre last weekend, and we were walking down one street to go to a specific store. Oh, I know what it was. I think it was last weekend anyway. We were walking down a specific street to go get bubble tea in my favourite place. Might have even been 2 weeks ago now. And there's a whole story behind the bubble tea place now, but what I noticed is I actually saw somebody walking with a Walkman style, like that kind of era CD player, like clipped to their trouser belt loop thing, and I was like, oh, it's been so long since I saw one of those. That's really nice to see. So yeah. Haven't ordered CDs much lately, but may get more Fire Emblem CDs. A lot of them are expensive. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's because a lot of people look at CDs and stuff now as like, oh, it's more retro physical media, or physical media is seen as more retro by certain people. It's just like, the prices shoot up and it's insane. Like, don't get me wrong, I had a thought process last year where I was like, you know what, I want to like own the physical of at least the versions of Pokemon that I played for each generation. And bear in mind, I didn't start with Gen 1, I started with Gen 2. But even trying to find a physical that was reasonably priced for some of those was insane. Like I think I found Diamond for like 12 to 15 bucks, and I was like, honestly, that's reasonable, and I could justify it. But oh, okay, I did not mean to fall off the edge, but maybe I did myself a favor. But yeah, that's nowhere near the cost of like the majority of them, especially Pokemon. Pokemon itself, just as a franchise, has just got more and more expensive the older the games have gotten. So yeah. Yes, I do need to go this way. Okay. I saved myself a little bit of running by falling off the edge. This is what happens. I fall off the edge and then I'm like, oh, that happened to work somehow. I just stumble my way through stuff till it's done. Wait, I still need to be over there? Wait, really? No. Right? No. Surely not. It's cool to see retro things coming back a bit. Yes! I do love retro things. Okay, I don't need to go all the way back. Okay, good. Do you know the only thing that makes me sad about retro things is what they call retro these days? Because I'm like, what do you mean that the DS is almost retro or is retro? I'm like, I grew up with that. Thank you very much. That's not retro. I am not retro. Can I hop on this? No? Okay, so then I definitely need this piece, I think. Yeah. Oh, this gets confusing really quickly. No. Nope, I'm not. I don't think I did this right. I'm gonna take all that back. I need to get up there, so I think the square piece needs to be last, but I gotta get over there first. Oh. Put it there, and then... Okay, yes. I figured it out. Honestly, it's concerning the number of times I'm surprised that I actually managed to figure something out. It's insane that CDs are still made. Well, they still make cassette tapes as well. That's been a thing for quite a few years, although I have a feeling, unless I'm just that far out of the loop, I have a feeling that a lot of the cassette player hype is more like in the States, maybe? Because, I'm gonna be so honest with you, the first time I heard that cassette tapes were still a thing was back in I want to say 2020? I think it was 2020. Because I think Demi Lovato released an album and she had cassette tapes as one of the formats that she was selling the album in. So I have a cassette, but I don't have a cassette player because I didn't even know it was becoming more of like a hyped thing at the time. Oh god, I'm gonna fall. Which way am I falling? Okay, it was just the side. Alright. So, yeah, cassette tapes are a thing, and that honestly shocked me, but I was like, it's been decades, plural, since I had a cassette tape. I would like to have a cassette tape. Can confirm because I don't have a cassette player, I've never listened to it, but I have listened to the album. I think I did actually listen to the physical CD version of the album. But yeah, it just sounds different. It just sounds... I don't want to say better, but better. When it comes out of something more physical. Yeah, I would say better is the easiest way to describe it. They make vinyl records too. Yeah, they made vinyls for forever though. I feel like vinyls were one of the first like music mediums that were physical to come back. I could be wrong. It just feels that way because I feel like I've seen vinyls around since at least like maybe like 2013, 2014. So yeah. It's very nice though. I like that stuff like that's coming back. It reminds me of an easier time. Oh, I sound so old and I think I'm literally the youngest person in every single one of my friend groups. I say that as if I have a ton of friend groups. Oh. Wait, I came from this way. What's over here? I didn't even come over this side because I was like, I think I know where I need to go. There's a path that leads to the stairs where I came from. Am I just not remembering this because I'm running it the reverse way to the way I ran it to get in here? Possibly. Oh, okay. I think my Friday brain is kicked in and it's just being like goofy. It's alright. It's fine. You guys are used to it, right? You're used to my goofy brain. You can deal with it, right? I hope. Okay, I need some way of getting over there. Is there another bridge I can build? Somewhere. Maybe. I feel like there should be. I feel like I see the end of a bridge. I gotta work out how to get there. Without falling off the edge, preferably. Unless it's gonna help me. In which case I don't mind falling off the edge. Where are we? Nintendo has their first one for Breath of the Wild come out next month. Wait, Nintendo hasn't done a vinyl until just now? That's actually shocking to me. Sarah's on the emotes. I love that. I love that. Actually, can I show you my favorite one? I've locked it behind a bit wall though. Hold on. This is I actually have two. But okay, this is my favorite emote that I have. That's locked behind a bit wall. And this is my second favorite. Your goofy awesome brain? Well, I don't know, some people would disagree. But it's good to know some people think like that at the same time. I can't believe Nintendo's only just doing a vinyl though, that's wild. My fear with cassette tapes is the tape getting stuck and no longer working. Do you know what? Part of me debates saying valid, but the other part of me is like, no, I think valid is an accurate response to that. And I'm gonna specify why. I think back in the day when I had cassette tapes as a kid, that was never a worry. It never really happened. It wasn't a thing. So, back in the day, if we're talking cassette tapes from back in the day, I would be like, maybe valid is the right response. But I've seen the way that certain things are made in this day and age, and it's just not the same quality. So, for that reason alone, I'm gonna say valid. I love your chaos ones too. Oh, yeah. Wait, are those aren't mine, are they? Hang on. I have to move my mouse over them. No, they're Nintendo's. Yes. Okay, I had the feeling they might be your own, but I wasn't sure. Oh, no. Would have run off the edge if I kept going that way. Oh, it's through this little walkway. That makes sense. It helps if I'm paying attention to the game. I know there's some Nintendo ones, but I don't think they were official. Oh. Still wild to me that Nintendo's took this long to hop on that train, though. Just feels weird. Oh, definitely not starting with that one then. Okay. I love how we haven't even got to like the proper like puzzle rooms yet because we're just in the megastructure building bridges. Oh, hello. I want to check one little thing. It's not about the game, don't worry. It's about my stream. Yes, okay. See, because Tim's usually in the room next to me, and I think right now he's half passed out from dinner on the couch. So normally I could just like peek across at his screens and see what's going on. That doesn't look like a good screen on his PC. I turned his PC on for him and his screen has text on it, and I don't know why it has text on it. Okay. That's not good. No, normally I would look over and double check his because I have like an eye comfort shield thing on my PC once it turns like 9 PM. Also, holy heck, it's 9 PM. And so I always want to double check, like, it's just me that can see the color change, right? Stream can't see it. But because he's not in the room and he hasn't got my stream open, I'm like, oh, let me check my phone. But yeah, I don't know what's up with this PC, and that doesn't look good. And it is definitely on, it's not just his screen putting text on it because it feels like it. That's awkward. I also don't know if he can hear me saying this or not. So I'm like, do I go and get him and be like, I think your PC's busted? Or not? Probably should just go and see if he's okay. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Watch some clips. Otters here. I don't know why.
Let's see what we can get. Charizard, okay. Oh. Yes. Give me fucking Charizard.
Was murdered
And
now he murders people in revenge for the murderer, even though none of the people he murders.
Rose, did you just say he likes to write in books and run around naked?
Yes.
Like, how did you know the exact reason I've been banned from public libraries?
I don't quite love the colourway as much, but Abby gifted me some lovely keycaps, so that's going to change very soon. Music is loud. Okay, let me change that a little bit. There we go. Is that better? Let me know if I need to do it a little bit less, but I absolutely love the sound. Let me just give you guys a little preview.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, we're back. Hello. I hope you can fix your PC. I'm sorry. To be fair, his PC's been doing weird things the past couple days, but still not fun. Okay, resume. They made CDs for a long time. Hope the records do well. Yeah. So Nintendo will sell more CDs and records in the US. Or are they gonna be like Japanese exclusives? I feel like they do that a lot. Hello! Yes, I released the last chain. Let's go see if we can release Prometheus. I'm aware that this game gets very confusing sometimes if you just drop in and you're kind of halfway in the middle of a actual plot point. The short version of how to describe this game. If we as humans had to save ourselves by making ourselves robots and calling that race humans, but then they made themselves an entire civilization, but then one day it got threatened by random pixels and particles floating in the sky, and then you found out that there was this massive thing, this massive statue of Prometheus and stuff going on, and there's a lot of, I guess, philosophical stuff in it. It's pretty much the way to do the description for this game, mixed in with a ton of puzzles. Other than just building bridges, there's like a ton of puzzle rooms. And I'm very excited. Oh, I got so excited this week. When was it? Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was just sitting down to talk to Tim, be like, how was your day? And I get a ping on my phone from the server, from the Discord server for the devs for Talos Principle, announcing Talos Principle 3! I'm very, very excited. Very excited. Okay, let's pull the lever.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
That's a very white flashbang, even with my eye comfort shield. Oh my god, okay.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave?
Oh.
I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it.
Sonia.
But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point, I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more, but
had a feeling.
Just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No.
Would they?
They would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda. but we can't force them to accept it.
Wow. I had a feeling it was just a random number to be number 1,000, which is us. But yeah. It's been a while since I also played this, so I didn't remember it.
I have it.
Where are you?
After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything.
Big Sun.
Except bring her back.
Just realized that.
Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Damn. Oh, we're up to Act 4. Gates of Horn and Ivory.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. Let's head back. I'm gonna see if I can go to the right on my way out and see if there's another palm reader. I don't know that there will be, but I can at least check. Oh, it's tripping out. It's fine. It's fine. We don't worry about that.
All this time, we thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
Could be. Okay.
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics. Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
Ads in about 40 seconds, everybody. Just a quick heads up. Did you hear your entrance sound, sweetheart? You didn't? Oh, I heard it. I gotta work out how to make it sure that you guys can hear it. I probably was meant to add like an audio source in my OBS. Gentle! Well, come on in. Welcome, welcome. You're coming in right for ads, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't go through here. Okay. Guys, if you're not already, go follow Gentle. She's super sweet and awesome. She's doing a lot of co-working. And she's having a Gentle-thon on Sunday. Yeah, go celebrate. How you both doing? We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Let me know when ads kick in and we'll finish catching up when they're gone. Oh. Thanks for shout out. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Okay, we gotta get back. Let's go back to our main area. Let's do some puzzles today.
Is everyone okay?
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a relief. Meanwhile, there's been a development.
A development?
You'll see when you land.
Oh?
How are things on your end?
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
A development? What
And
development?
these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous. We haven't had any problems so far. Except for losing one of the first companions, of course.
Yes, but Herman, that was...
No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so... sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
That's not a good interesting. Okay. I love how Herman is so mad and being like, but the clouds and we lost Byron, and I'm like, Byron put his own hand on that palm reader. He made that choice. It's not because of the clouds of particles or anything. So this is gonna be great. Okay, it just wants me to activate the towers, so I guess we're just gonna head down to the transport pod. Now move my third drink bottle. Let's see if I can get a view of my corner of my screen in case I get my notifications for social media stuff.
Ah, 1K. Welcome back. I'm sure you're surprised by my presence here. Don't worry, neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way. But I've decided that I need to see this place for myself.
Okay.
These visions sent to you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course. But we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid.
I feel like we're not going to be able to get a word in edgeways. I don't think it matters what we say to him.
No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us. But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions.
Okay. I'm not sure I agree with that, Herman. I love how the mayor's just like, I thought I should see this place for myself, and then he's just mad at the same time and making wild assumptions. Anyway. Gentle with a 3-stream streak, thank you so much for the support. Ads are done. Perfect. We're doing good. I put Tim's PC on for him tonight, and had to go and get him because it said there was a problem, and I didn't do anything other than hit the power button. So it's working now, which is the main thing. But that's not a good sign. Not the best sign. I'm not sure I agree with your interpretation, Mayor.
Of course. It's only natural, given what you've experienced. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps everything we believe about the founder is indeed a lie. But let's not be quite so pessimistic just because of a dream, shall we?
I wouldn't call it a lie.
After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen. You are the fulfillment of the goal. Don't forget that.
Herman, did you watch a single thing that just happened? I don't think the mayor watched a single thing that just happened because Prometheus literally just told us in the visions that we got given, where Athena said herself she was never the founder or the goal. It was what we twisted her into. But I guess some people's minds will never get shifted, so okay. Glad you guys are able to fix it for now. Yeah, it's not the best time. It's really not. It's really, really not. I hope it doesn't do it again. That's the one thing I'll say. Because I always feel really bad when it happens after I've touched something, because then I'm like, oh god, what did I do wrong? And it's like, well, nothing. You turned the PC on, that was it. Oh, we're on to our last 3 areas. What time is it? 9:20. You know, we've been doing like 2. We've been doing like 2 puzzle areas, and then like a puzzle area in the megastructure. I guess it depends how long the west puzzles will take. We'll see how much we get done today. Because I was thinking today would going to be like the megastructure and one of the west puzzle sections. And then next week would be the last 2 west puzzle sections. And then the week after that we would finish off the game. But I don't know. Let's see how much we can get done. Gotta love Windows updates. Yeah, we both had Windows updates yesterday, and somehow his is the only PC that breaks.
How's the system looking, Melville? Any obvious changes?
It's still a mess, but things are clearing up. I can access some of the subroutines that I was locked out of before. Nothing is obviously malfunctioning, I think.
Does it still accord special significance to 1K?
Yes, it recognizes 1K as a user. I'm just hacking things.
I like that image in my head.
The founder sees you, 1K.
I'm just hacking things. I can just imagine Melville just sitting there like, what can I hack into just because I feel like it, because I can't get access to other stuff. Oh, this is very foggy. And we've got another actual tower looking thing, although the little swirlies on the outside of it kind of look like parts of DNA strands. I'm still sticking with my viral theory. For these towers. Even though the last one didn't make sense in the south. Could have made sense if it's like a viral particle exploded because it got destroyed. And this is the DNA from it being released. Although, if that's the case, we're getting more and more actual, like, viral related towers. Because the north one was number 3, the east one was number 3. The south one was number 2, if that's what I'm reading it as properly. And this looking like, well, at least unzipped DNA strands. This is 1. So, I'm curious, because there's 3 towers. So there's 1 in each of the areas for each compass direction. Getting suspicious! Helga, little woo-woo woman, talk to me.
1K, how are you, dear?
Do you think the goal's a myth?
Myths are stronger than goals. There's always some truth in myths.
And what's your vision of our future?
More being who we are. Less fretting over what we're not.
Okay. What do you think about the theory of everything?
I want to see what's inside the box.
What do you think of the island?
I'm still trying to figure out how to look at it and see what's really there. Maybe I should try standing on my head.
What do you really like as a person under all the language games?
Exactly the way you see me.
Okay.
Or totally different.
Woo-woo woman.
Possibly both.
Okay, thanks. PC went how dare, I know. My PC went how dare today, but it was more Chrome went how dare rather than the whole PC.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Do you think the goal's a myth?
As a journalist, I think the line between speculation and disinformation is too thin for me to engage in guessing games.
What do you think about the theory of everything?
It's a complex issue, and I think it should be left to experts.
Tell me about yourself.
I believe that journalism serves an important function in our society, and I'm dedicated to reporting the truth with accountability and responsibility.
Okay. What does responsibility mean in the context of your work?
It means understanding that I can't just publish things without considering their impact. serious disruptions to the social fabric of New Jerusalem could endanger lives. That's not journalism anymore.
Okay, thanks. Thankfully both issues were fixed then. Oh, not really. I would love to say yes, but no. Yesterday, and I want to say the day before, definitely today and yesterday, Google Chrome has been like, oh, we updated when I've opened it. And I use Chrome because for work all that we use is Google stuff. So it's kind of like the easiest way to use Google stuff. What's over the side of the bridge? Bridge? It's not bridge, Abby. Door. That's the word. Door. What's on the side of the door? You know what? Let me move this out of the way. So it can go... Oh. Huh, for some reason, I thought maybe that would hop over, but apparently it doesn't. Although, I can hop over this with it and pick up another connector, which is great. I've got to work out what's connected to first. Oh, it needs to be connected through there. Which means I need some way of unlocking the door that's through there. Actually, I think I know how to do this. I think. I just let this run till it's over there. Sorry, so yeah, we use Google for everything, to be honest. And so... That's not helpful. Have I put this in a wrong place? Oh, I think I need to put this... Wait. What? I'm confused now. We'll figure this out. It's okay. Don't worry. So we use Google Chrome for everything because we use all of the Google Suite stuff for everything. And, so, yes, Google Chrome has been like, oh, we updated at a minimum yesterday and today. Possibly the day before. But yesterday, it was all fine. And then today, it's just like, it's not even every click. There's like no actual pattern with it. But it's just like, oh, right. There's no pattern with it. It's just literally, every couple of clicks, it will be like, oh, by the way, brain, can we work for half a second, please? I can't even think what I was gonna say. This is going great. Oh, yes, so I'll click on something every now and again. And I'll say, like, for example, I've been on Twitter, right? And, hold on. This is confusing me. I'll have been on Twitter. And let's say I go and select something like, oh, I want to look at this, the replies to this post. Sometimes it'll open up that post straight away the way it normally does, and sometimes it'll just load one of Google's error screens and be like, oh, that's what you wanted to do? Oh, yeah, can't do that. We have an access error, and I'm like, how do you have an access error? That doesn't make sense. So yeah. Pretty much. That's how my life is going in terms of internet problems right now. So, yeah. Why do I feel like I need... to do multiple different things with this. I'm gonna leave this here. This is driving me barmy. Because I feel like this needs to be the blue. But like also at the same time, it's kind of hard to do the blue. Nope, set that there. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, this needs to be more in the view. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna pick it up and, I don't know, connect the blue connector with the door. Did that work? That'll work. Okay. That took too much brain power to work out. That's really weird. I use Chrome a lot but don't have this issue. Yep. I also normally don't have the issue. It's just today.
You're all thinking about the goal and the theory of everything. Is the past what we thought it was? Is the future what we want it to be? But the only thing that's real, at the end of the day, is the present. And right now, what matters is that our friend is lost and needs our help.
I wonder if there's a lab, because I haven't even attempted to find a lab in this level yet. And normally that's the first thing I do. Oh well, it's fine. We'll do the puzzle rooms first. I've been waiting to get to the puzzle rooms for an hour. What's over this side? We've got one gate. That will be the gate we end things on that we can open with a red laser. Okay. Oh, and we have a red connector here. Okay, okay. I don't think I can connect that to anything just yet, so I'm gonna leave it there. There's an extra piece of equipment in there. Is that everything? Okay, I get 2 pieces of equipment. We'd love to hear that. If I put this here, will that work? I wanna just try that. Let's see if it'll work. Oh, it should work. Okay. Oh, there's a block on top of him. Oh, okay, we love to see that. We love to see an additional piece that I missed. Okay. It's very, very weird, and it's just a day, which makes even less sense, so, yeah. Kinda weird. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, but I can climb out of it. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me put the block as close to the... You do not want to stay close to the gate. Okay. Oh, because you don't want me to just put that across the other side of the gate. Alright. Okay. Well... I guess we're, using the block here. Probably... not that. Use this. Here. And then, can I connect that to that? Will that work? It does. Cool. Alright, now we have 2 of these. Just curious if I can just immediately connect up this connector with the door that it needs to unlock. Probably not, but I can move the thingamabob. Thank you for the head pets! I got the kitty cat's paw to use for the gift for that. It was too cute not to. I still feel really bad for her. She still hasn't grown all of her fur back from when she had her teeth out, because they had to shave a little patch so she could get some infusion. So, yeah. It's just this little tiny patch, but it's not super bald, it's just a little bit bald. It is growing back, just growing back slowly. Okay, let's see if that's far enough to let me open the door. Maybe. Please. I think it will be. I think I just need to set this on top of the block that I'm using to keep this gate open. And then it'll be high enough. Tiny bald spot. I know! You wouldn't know it unless you're actually like looking for it, to be honest. There we go. Okay. Depending how quickly this goes, we might get more than just the one section of puzzles done today. Which would be nice. Although it kind of then throws off my planning. Just a tiny bit, you know? Because I did the maths last week. And this week, next week, and the week after, those 3 weeks should have been like the last 3 streams for this game. But depending how much I get done today, that might turn into 2. And it was only going to be the last 3, because I was going to need to take a break that 4th weekend anyway, because I'll be back in the UK for Sarah's hen do. So yeah. I don't know, maybe things work out differently. Let's see. What do I need to open this gate? Oh, a blue one. Okay. Well, I can open the blue one from this side of the purple gate. How nice. Yeah. And it's not going to be one of those like rowdy hen do's. We're literally going over and doing like, I don't even know what, to be honest, but it's just going to be chill, like board games and that kind of situation, rather than like, woo, let's go party. Because, you know, not everybody's into that and stuff. Oh, I don't know what to do right now. Because I can connect to this, and that platform will move. But I feel like I don't need it to be on this side, unless I'm wrong, because that also could easily be a thing. Going to be in the UK end of June myself. Oh, nice. Like that kind of stuff. Rowdy hen do's are no. The super funny thing is, we've booked an Airbnb because it was just like, well, you know, it's just easier and there's better options rather than trying to go for like a hotel and stuff. So we found out after we booked the Airbnb that the Airbnb specifically says in the rules, no hen do's or stag do's. So we've basically just like tagged this as yeah, where it's just the girls going for a weekend away without the men. I mean, honestly, that's exactly what it's gonna look like as well, and it's fantastic. I love it, but it's just funny to me that we had to go to that level of like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, I can't work out what we're meant to do. I feel silly. I feel very silly right now. See, on one hand, I feel like I'm being silly. Hold on. I need that blue gate open. And I probably need the platform over here. Around about this area. So I think I can do that. Hold on. Okay. The door is gonna open like this. We're gonna let the platform go all the way to the other side. Or as much to the other side as I think is okay. Then disconnect. Okay. There's thought process going on here. And it's Friday night, so it's not projecting very well. Girls' weekend for sure? Yes, exactly. Girls' weekend for sure. And to be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I get the whole rule about like, oh, we don't want any Hindus and stuff. I get it. Like, people can be a lot. People can take things really way too far. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it makes sense. But I also, to some degree, think, like, you know, generalizing every type of party to be exactly the same isn't exactly the best one? In the nicest way possible? But yeah. I miss being in the UK with my friends. And this is gonna sound... It's not gonna sound sad, but it's gonna sound like really... for a really specific reason. And it's because it is for a really specific reason. I miss having game nights with them. Like, genuinely. I think that's probably the thing I miss the most. What am I doing wrong? I know what I'm doing wrong. I need this flotation thing to come back to me. I need to put the piece that I need on top of it first. That's what's wrong with it. Totally totally fair and understandable. Yes. I think so. I think so. If I put... Nope, I don't want to connect to that. I also gotta work out how to get this across to the other side in such a way where I can also get it planted on top of it. Not gonna go well. Hold on. I'm gonna start with doing this. Hopefully that works. And I can keep that open at the same time. That might work. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I do. I really do. Okay. With this connector, the blue becomes red. That's fine. And this connector, it stays the same color. So blue stays blue. But I definitely need a red here to open up this door. And it definitely needs to come from on top of that platform. Okay. And that platform can also only move when it has a red connected to it. Okay. Just to keep that open for now. I was originally thinking if I put the blue to red connector up on here, it would work better, but I don't know. That definitely opens it. But I gotta get the blue door open. How do I get the blue door open if I don't have something over here to open the blue door? really gotta work out how... Maybe I don't need to work out how to do stuff? Hold on. Hold on. Oh no, wait, I do need to work out. My brain! I was just gonna be like, oh, maybe I don't need to work it out. I could just take this blue to red divider and go do. Except I just remembered why I can't do that. That reason is twofold. One, I picked this up. I can't go through the gate to do anything with the platform. Two, I can't bring it through the purple door. Okay. Totally fair and understandable. Yeah, I really miss our, like, our game days, because, to be honest, when we started doing them, they would come over on, like, I want to say they would come over on a Friday or a Saturday, and we would, like, play games and order pizza and just chill and have a laugh, and it was fantastic. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it, I reckon probably best time I've ever had with a group of friends, period, to be honest. But then, yeah, I moved. But it was always really fun. So, I had this craving the other day. Was it the other day? Was it like 2 weeks ago or something? I was like, I really want pizza for dinner, but I only ever want pizza for dinner when I want to do, like, pizza and gaming! It's very specific. Okay, I'm gonna abandon all hope that this is ever gonna work. But I'm gonna try and bring this platform back through here, because maybe it's fine through here. I don't know. Let's find out. If it helps, you're still better at this than I am. Honestly, I genuinely think that's just because of the amount of hours I have in not just this puzzle game franchise, but like basically all puzzle games. To be honest. Oh, wait, what was I gonna do? I now don't remember what it was I was gonna do. How do I function as an adult is the question sometimes. Wait, hold on. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I know where I gotta do. Oh, I'm gonna hook these up. No, wait. I have a thought, and then before I get time to put through the thought and run with it, my brain realizes why it's not gonna work. I was gonna put this one on top of the moving platform. And get it involved with this red one, unlocking that red gate, and then I realized that door needs to be opened by a blue one. Okay. What if I try connecting to like 4 different things? I wonder if that would work. Okay. And now if I also connect this here. Because then that's blue till there. And then... oh, it swaps to red. Yes, okay, this is how I was meant to do this, I think. That took entirely too long to work out. I'm sure they'll have missed playing with you too. I think so. I mean, sometimes we do, like... the odd game night, like on Discord, and that's really fun. But it's just, still, it just doesn't hit the same as like in person, playing games together on a couch, having dinner together. But yeah, that's the only downside I reckon to moving overseas, is that you can't take your friends with you and your family with you. Yakut, hello.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Sure.
I'm still struggling. I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive. Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone.
Aww. I love how he literally fell in love with the idea of this girl from hearing about her like a couple of times. It's very sweet. Borderline parasocial, but very sweet.
I guess I've never really been good at dealing with death. Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem. Except for pets, and even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with. I still miss my first cat, and it's been over a century since she died.
Mine is not allowed to die. I don't even want to think about it. She's just being very cute, all tucked up with her paw over her eyes, having a nap. She's too fluffy. Also, I can't remember if I said this when you were in here, Gentle. We have a daily redeem now. And a currency. I was messing around with Mix It Up. Because I opened my phone this morning and half of it was Stream Elements is dying! So... you got bapped! Welcome to the BAP Club! I love how most of the things that I have, like my channel points, my daily redeem, the currency, it's all cat-based. Am I a cat tuber? No. I do have a cat model. I do. I don't use it very often. I think I need to seriously consider the idea that when I get a live 2D, I at least get like a toggle that it's a cat. Because the entire like premise of half the stuff on my Twitch is like, oh, I have a cute little kitty and she's fluffy and I want to remember her all the time by having her everywhere. Is nowhere except in redeems and stuff. I don't even have an emote with her in it. We should have a fluffy emote. I should make a fluffy emote. You know how I made my shock emote, which is just my model going, oh! I should make a fluffy emote. I actually have emote slots that I didn't know what to do with, so they're still empty. Anyway, that's kind of off topic. I saw the Stream Elements as well, and I was like, I just set everything up on Stream Elements for the Donathon. I know. Do you know the worst part is I tried out looking at Mix It Up and stuff the other week, and I was like, it's too many no, it's too much stuff. It's too overwhelming. I can't do this. Immediately uninstalled it. Today I was like, well, Stream Elements might die. I might have to. So I downloaded it and I was putting a little bit more effort into looking at it, and I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. I think I'm going to constantly need YouTube videos for all of it, but I think I can do this. So, for today, my scrollers at the top of the screen, they're, and my goals at the top of the screen, they're all still on Stream Elements. For, well, two very good reasons. The goals were made for Stream Elements, so I can't just put them in Mix It Up. I've even tried just taking like the code that was used to make them and copying and pasting it. It doesn't work. So they have to be on Stream Elements for now. And my scrollers, I could make the static labels, but I couldn't work out how to get them to scroll. But we have a daily counter and a currency, and I gave Tim his entrance sound that I realized he couldn't hear, which the second I asked him if he heard it and he said no, I was like, I think I meant to add a audio source into OBS and forgot. So yeah, yes, a floof emote. Okay, I will add it to my list of things to do for stream in my Spirit City lo-fi sessions. Because that's where I keep all of my to-do lists, to be honest. I saw the Stream Elements. Oh no, I read that. I'm silly. Thankfully, it should still be up by then. Yes. I saw their update, and I was like, okay, that's kind of half of an update. They're having discussions with people about maybe getting funding. Or being taken over. So, hopefully that happens and it can stay up. But Yeah. Who knows? Sorry, Yakut, I got distracted. I know you struggle with death. Death is difficult to deal with.
When someone dies, it's this void. I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses. And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human. True. And I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say he has to let go because I feel like that's invalidating his feelings. Use the pain as a foundation to build something, or let go of the pain but still care about a person. I'm gonna say, then don't let go, use the pain as a foundation to build something.
Interesting. I hadn't thought of pain as something you can use. If I can take the pain and
transmute
use it to create something, or to do something, maybe that's a way of not surrendering to death.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, 1K.
You're
I'm
welcome.
really gonna think about that.
You're welcome, but I want to ask about something else.
Of course, go ahead.
What else can we talk to you about? Okay, give me half a second. I'm gonna close the blind because it's getting darker outside now, so I like leaving the blinds open so that I can see the light when I look to the side, but now that it's darker... Sorry, Fluff, did I wake you up with the noise of that? Yeah, now that it's darker, I like to close them. Sorry. Okay. I have my alerts and scrolly things set up in Streamlabs. I can't stand Streamlabs. That's the only reason that I didn't go straight to Streamlabs, because I know I can do it in Streamlabs. I don't like it. I feel like Streamlabs used to slow down my PC so much when I used Streamlabs and OBS. So that's when I swapped to using Stream Elements and OBS. So yeah. I think one of the widgets could run on there, bar the chat widget I made and the stream pet. Yeah, it's so weird because everybody's so used to all of the stuff, and I'm like, yeah, everybody's so used to all of the stuff being on Stream Elements because it was, despite its flaws, the most easily accessible for most people, I reckon. I've just seen Lumia Stream is creating something that will allow us to directly import Stream Elements widgets in there. Oh, that's okay. See, I have a problem in that I'm really picky about things. Story of my life. It's not even just exclusive to stream. I'm really picky about things. So I think it was, I want to say like a year and a half ago, at least, something came out about Stream Elements, and I don't know if this was around the time that everybody was like boycotting all of the companies that had any kind of financial ties to, let's say, certain countries that shall remain unnamed in the Middle East. And I tried out Lumia. And I had a major problem with the scrollers, because I could get the text I wanted, I could get the font I wanted, I could put it where I wanted, I could get it scrolling. It would update, but it would only update when you were in what they call a live session, so when you were live. And some of them were more of an issue than others. So like, I think this bear in mind, it's also a year and a half ago, they've probably fixed it by now. But Lumia was like, oh, you have a latest follower and they followed offline. Great story. You're not going to see them, you're going to see the last person that followed while you were live in that slot rather than the actual latest person. And the worst one, I reckon, was the bits, because that didn't matter what setting I had it on, it would borderline like reset every time you went live. So I would be live. In fact, it even happened where I'd spoken to one of the devs about it, and he was like, okay, well next time you go live I'll pop in and see what's going on. So I went live, the bits section was blank, he comes in, he drops like 2 bits just to see like what happens. It comes up, and I'm like, okay. He goes, let me know what it looks like when you finish stream, or like the next time you stream. I literally finished stream, and you know how it like shows you the preview if you're in OBS? It goes to the OBS preview. It's now completely blank again. I go to go live the next week, it's still blank, and he's like, there's no reason for that to be happening. I don't understand. And closed the support thread in the Discord, and I was like, okay, that's fantastic. That you came in and gave me bits to see how it was working, but you didn't actually help me with the support request that I had. You just went, oh, it's not working. Okay, close. It was so confusing, and I was just like, okay, I don't like this personally, because I personally like having my 3 scrollers there and them actually being up to date. And even if those 4 bits that I got from Desu are like 3 or 4 months old, I still like seeing them there, because I'm picky, because they've always been there. So I swapped back to Stream Elements. So yeah, I'm just very picky. That's not how support tickets work. That was my thought process, that's why I went back to Stream Elements. Oh, yeah. It's not great. Yeah, it's not. Mr. Controversy. Honestly, it happened with so many companies, it's not surprising. Here's to hoping they will be saved. I hope so. I hope so. I hope that they fixed that, whatever was going on with it. But yeah, I was asking you quick questions. What do you think about Mayor Herman?
I think he's done his best. I don't disrespect him, but I'm not sure he's leading us down the right path. Despite everything that's gone wrong here, I'm not sure we should just reject what the Megastructure has to offer.
Okay, that didn't go as planned. Okay. I got a Coca-Cola with dinner, and I like to drink it after dinner, because it's just a can. So, because there's less volume in it, it's less satisfying to drink it over like dinner and post-dinner. So I like to drink it after dinner. So sometimes I'll just turn my microphone off so I can drink without you hearing it. And obviously I did the first sip and forgot to do that, I apologise. But I did it for the second sip, and I take the can away to put it down. I didn't even move it that fast, but the Coke decided to splash almost in my eye. I'm having a lot of eye issues lately. It feels like. Okay. Do you ever think about your future?
On the one hand, there's so much we could do with the theory of everything. So many lives I could live. I have enough ideas for the next, I don't know, 20,000 years.
20,000 years?
And
damn.
That's just from 5 minutes of thinking about it. On the other hand, Miranda's gone.
5 minutes.
So much hope, so much grief. I don't know how to balance that.
5 minutes of thinking and enough ideas to cover 20,000 years. Imagine being a supercomputer for a human. Couldn't be me. Except kind of is me, but none of my ideas would actually come to very much. Because they're all ADHD ideas that kind of get mangled in amongst each other and then go, oh, wait, you were meant to be doing something, and forget about every idea I just came up with. I never even noticed. Okay, well, at least you didn't notice. That's good. But yes, I got splashed borderline in the eye with Coca-Cola. That's not fun. I actually had to go and take like an alcohol wipe or two to my controller, because last week and the week before I streamed, and the Saturday I'm like, why is my eye hurt so much? I have a sty. Both weekends. And I'm like, the only thing I did different was use my controller that I don't use midweek, because honestly lately I haven't been playing controller games midweek. So I've took a couple of alcohol wipes to it to clean it down, because that's the only thing I could think of that I've done differently both weeks, and I found it with a sty. So hopefully that doesn't happen this week, but I did get splashed in the eye with Coke. Please be careful. I honestly wouldn't even know how to be more careful. I didn't jerk the can away from my eye or like slam it down on the desk. I just sip, put away, put down. But I'm not sure how much more careful I can be. Okay, how's Bruce? He's got a kitty cat named Bruce.
He escaped Pellegrino and peed all over Melville's workshop. So apparently he's doing great. I miss him though. I always feel like the fact that he likes me is a huge compliment.
Oh, it is.
Lifts me up somehow.
If a cat likes you, that's a massive compliment, because they're very picky. So picky. Do you think the goal is just a myth?
Honestly, I'm not sure how I couldn't see it more clearly before. It doesn't match anything Alexander Drennan believed in, and continuing Drennan's legacy was Athena's whole point.
Fair. Tell me something irrelevant.
In the ancient year 1969, a band called Mellow Macaron wrote a psychedelic rock song about the Talos Principle.
They did?
It's called Cretan Bronze Man's Flying Mystery Adventure.
That is the most 60s and 70s title for a song I've ever heard. That's incredible. Nice.
I don't know if it's nice, but it's definitely the most understandable song on the album. There's another one which is called The Fish People Will Teach You How to Sing, Mr. Allen, which is 20 minutes long and was recorded underwater.
It's giving they were all high on reefer. Is it any good?
I think you need psychedelics to enjoy it, really.
Yeah.
Maybe if you stick your head inside a really large magnet.
Could have been LSD instead. Whoever this band was, they were having a time of it, put it that way. So sorry, but I'm gonna get ready for bed. It's getting harder not to fall asleep. That's perfectly okay. You don't ever have to say sorry for that. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome weekend and an amazing gentle-thon on Sunday. I don't know why I was gonna say Thursday. On Sunday. And I hopefully should be there at some point. For a while, if not the whole thing. So yeah, thank you for being here, and have the best sleep. Have you an amazing stream and a great weekend. Thank you, you too. And I'll catch you on Sunday. Bye! Now that you solved a puzzle, would you like to try another one?
Nope, but at least I finally understand why Athena wanted to get out of the simulation so badly.
Oh my god. You want to try another one? No. Me with anything that I try one time and don't like. Bye bye bye! Have a good night! Say hi to Exy! Okay, that's all. What puzzle number were we up to? We're looking for number 4. Okay. That was a distraction and a half. I don't know why I always distract myself, but I do. It's fine. It's not a problem, really. I can't tell if I want to go find number 4 if I want to try and find the lab. I kind of want to try and find the lab. I feel like there's going to be a lab around here. I love how I don't even do anything, like, in a set order or anything. I'm just like, what do I feel like doing? Not the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Melville.
1K, listen. I wanted to ask you something. From your perspective, as someone who's still new to our society,
yeah,
do you think New Jerusalem betrayed Athena?
Ooh, that's a strong word. I don't think a straight yes is the answer, and I don't think a straight no is the answer. New Jerusalem isn't monolithic. Let's go with that.
It's not. You're right. And Byron and a handful of others stood up for Athena. But what did I do? Just kept working. The occasional sarcastic remark isn't resistance. It's not fighting for something. It's just thinly disguised apathy.
Fair, although a lot of people have apathy when it comes to political thoughts and feelings and stuff lately. Wasn't your fault. You can't change history by yourself.
That's true. But that doesn't mean I'm not responsible. We have duties as citizens.
Well, true, but then everybody is responsible to some degree. Okay, I had another question though. How do you feel about Mayor Harriman as a leader?
When I think about the state New Jerusalem is in, he's put us all in danger. I don't know if he really believes in the goal or if it's just a convenient myth, but I don't care. This is not how you build a living civilization.
Okay, well, safe to say you don't agree with Herman. Okay, where do you think Cornelius is?
I don't know. I suspect he's around here somewhere, biding his time. But what he's waiting for, not a clue.
Okay. Do you think the goal is a myth?
Yes, of course it is.
What do you want to do with your future?
I'd like to help make New Jerusalem the city it was meant to be. And then I'd like to help build new cities. On Earth and up there too.
Woo!
Cities nobody's ever imagined before.
Nice. Why was it so easy for people to believe in the goal?
Because there's no effort involved. Building a better world means taking responsibility. It means making choices and living with their consequences. Surrendering to nature is just letting go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get back to work at the puzzles. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm actually not gonna get back to work with the puzzles. I'm gonna get back to finding the lab. I have an obsession right now with trying to find the lab. Because I realized it's not the first thing I tried to do today. Okay. Palm reader. From Aurinia. To Athena. Athena, I know that we didn't have the greatest relationship and I frequently antagonized you. The truth is, I resented you. Resented this mythology of the founder. I thought you had created it deliberately, as a way of controlling us. I wanted so badly to be free, and you seemed to stand in the way of that. Only after... Oh! Let me finish reading and then I'll hit those redeems. But thank you for the redeems, sweetheart. Yeah. Only after you left and the cult of personality grew even wilder did I realize it was actually a burden and an impediment to you. When they turned your myth into the opposite of everything you actually believed, started tearing down your dreams in your own name, I realized I'd wronged you, and now I'm less free than ever. I feel the walls crushing me. I don't know where you are or what you're doing. I don't know if coming back would fix things, but I'm sorry. Aurinia, 342. Okay. Well, Tim left the room. The cat has to follow. Okay, thank you for the redeems. We've got ads in about 30 seconds, but before we get to those, let me change my chair so I can easier do the stretch. We do the stretch. Oh, this looks really weird when my model does it. But I just lean all the way back and stretch really far out with my arms and my back. Anyway. And hydrate. Hydrate. Hydrating. I hydrated. No thank you, I still have chocolates. I do not need a cheese string. Thank you very much, though. Okay. Probably a good plan to do the hydrate then, because now I got some more reading to do. Atlas 1. Atlas and Ladin. From the Atlas Variations by Athanasius, 121. After 1 billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, the son of Zeus, was on his way to the garden of the Hesperides to claim the golden apples, which were guarded by the dragon Ladon. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. But Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladon, beloved of the Hesperides, could not slay the beast. Instead, he stole the apples and gave them to Heracles, and so he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another 1 billion years. But though Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladon flourish in the verdant garden. Okay. And we have a wild fragment. Joy and beauty from the soul of man. Sympathy with pain there will, of course, always be. It is one of the first instincts of man. The animals which are individual, the higher animals, that is to say, share it with us. But it must be remembered that while sympathy with joy intensifies the sum of joy in the world, sympathy with pain does not really diminish the amount of pain. It may make man better able to endure evil, but the evil remains. Sympathy with consumption does not cure consumption. That is what science does. Christ made no attempt to reconstruct society, and consequently the individualism that he preached to man could be realized only through pain or in solitude. The ideals that we owe to Christ are the ideals of the man who abandons society entirely, or of the man who resists society absolutely. But man is naturally social. Even the Thebaid? Tebald? That is an I, okay. Even the Thebaid became peopled at last, and though the Cenobite realizes his personality, it is often an impoverished personality that he so realizes. Shallow speakers and shallow thinkers in pulpits and on platforms often talk about the world's worship of pleasure, and whine against it, but it is rarely in the world's history that its ideal has been one of joy and beauty. Oh my god. That was a long one. Okay. Alright, and we have some comments. Athena, when you tell people that a society could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think you're an utopian fantasist. And if you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise. And so they make the outcome inevitable. Cornelius, performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. Athena, but has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? Why is this childishness so extremely powerful, more powerful than joy and beauty? Okay. Lab. Let's see if we can find a lab. Just chasing down question marks on my compass that you guys can't see. But enjoy your ads. Although I realize that actually says ad break ends. You had ads while I was reading. That's fair. Okay, what's this question mark? What question mark is over here? Oh, is that a secret puzzle? Yep. Okay, we got a secret puzzle. Okay, let's just go this way. Generally. Question mark is? Oh. Well, I think at least one of the question marks has got to be the statue that's here. Oh no, the statue's already pinged. Okay. Where are the other question marks then? One might be over here. Can I go all the way over here without drowning? Oh, I can. Okay, sweet. Love that. What's this? Oh, we have another palm reader. Okay. Okay, I only have 2 to read out of these 3. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Against decay. From selected archive documents A through C. We live in a decaying system, which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packaged with, these ideologies come down to the same material result, a future in which for the average person there is less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. Those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, that there is a path forward other than willful or accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. It's a deeply frustrating, depressing, even infuriating situation. But what can we do except patiently explain and hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do except have faith? Athena, this was written only a few months before the discovery of the virus. There was no time for conditions to change. Conditions to change. I can't speak tonight. Founding 11. Hypatia's Journal number 11. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 882. It's been a while since I last wrote an entry in my journal. Much has changed in New Jerusalem. We've put up a good chunk of the planned living quarters, and the old storage facility has been converted into a movie theater of all things. So we still argue a lot, but now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Other construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of readily accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are ranging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites that they've reported on sound truly marvelous. One day I might want to go see for myself. It's a good thing in that regard that we'll be getting 2 new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever. More hands to help us build our future. I can't wait to meet them. And I will mute and let you listen to Trevor's 10th audio clip.
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail. Planned obsolescence, baby. Selling broken garbage just to make another buck. A buck you can't even spend because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth it? That's the part that Alexandra doesn't see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
I scared off those 2 deer, but they were so cute. Okay, I think I'm close to 2 other question marks. Okay, surely this statue's got to be one of the question marks. Yep. And there's another one over here. I wonder if it's another palm reader. It is indeed another palm reader. Okay, so does that mean... Let me just have a quick look. Oh, I guess there's no lab on this section then, because that's the last question mark, is this palm reader. Okay. Well, never mind. Oh, and you get to listen to another one from Litherseer. Here you go.
The reason I have always admired Alexandra Drennan is that even in death, she fought to see the world as it is, not as she wanted to see it. I say fought because I believe this is not an easy matter. It is a mental and spiritual struggle that we must undertake with great seriousness, even when we are joking. The ancients believed that for most of us, the world is a shadow cast by a flame, dimly seen on the wall of a cave. Our task is not to interpret these shapes, but to free ourselves from the cave itself.
Okay. I don't know why I decided to run along this pathway, because I know I can't get off it. Look at the deer running! Ah! Running away! So cute. Okay. This way. Until we find the next way marker, so that I know which way to go. I'm only running because I've spent so much time walking around this island looking for a lab that doesn't exist. Okay, this way. Oh, it's right in front of me. That's good. That's good to see. Good to see. Okay. Surfing. Surfing PTA. Okay. That was random. Okay. I want to move Hi, Fluff. You want to sit next to me? I'm gonna sit in front of my on my keyboard. Okay. Let me. Oh. Pick this up here. Let me move the fluff. Let me move the keyboard, not the keyboard, the mouse away from the fluff, because she will move the mouse without realizing that she's doing it, and that's okay. Okay, what's in here? We have a block in here, and that would be everything that we need from in here. Okay. And I reckon if I take this and connect it up to that door. Yes, that does work. But only if we have something on the pressure plate that's right there. So give me a second. Well, why is it stopped? Okay, that'll do. Cool. Alright. Blue. To blue. Oh, no. Needs to step back a bit further. There we go. Okay, it gives me another piece. Okay, okay, okay. Just trying to think where the best place to put that would be. I think my first thing is I need to work out where that goes. Wait. Okay, never mind. Let's reconnect that so I can get it back where it needs to be first. That was silly of me. Okay. So, I'm going to take this fan, put it there, and then I reckon I'm gonna let's put this here-ish. And place this on top of that. Ooh, wait. Hold on a second. I need this back with me for a minute. I need to see how far this goes when it's up in the air. Yeah, I think that should be high enough. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, is it not going to connect it? Oh. Okay. Well. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna connect this here. Pop it up there. Use this for right now. And then once we get that in the air, in theory, be good. Okay. Oh no. Maybe I should have connected that one to the other door as well. Hold on. Oh, right, yeah, that won't work for right now. Hold on. Take the fan away. Okay. Stop for 1 second. Oh, is the fluff getting kisses? He's so cute. That's why you get kisses. I want to connect this to the laser over there with this door. Pick this up. And half a second. To that piece. Place it back on here. Place the fan back where it belongs. Place the box where that belongs. And throw this long enough that it winds up in the air. Just fill in the gaps here. And there we go. Did it! Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay, 4 down, 4 to go.
Tell me, Yassss, what impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
It depends on what we do with it. Miranda used it to spread life, to make things better. We can do the same.
And yet, poor Miranda lost her own life doing so.
She just made a mistake. She couldn't
hydrated
wait to
again.
show everyone what they discovered.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Be more careful.
Thank you for the hydrate. Chaos! Oh, look at the deers! Or the stags! Oh, so cute. Puzzle 5. Where's puzzle 5? Hee hee. It's okay. I'm used to getting stuff thrown at me now. God, if you don't have the context that I'm streaming for that, that sounds really weird. What does the mayor want?
What can I do for you, 1K?
Could the theory of everything be used safely? Oh my god, the stag's just running around in the background.
Let's assume for a moment that we could use it safely, which I doubt. Does that mean that we should? Is it right for us to dominate the world?
I can just hear them running
we value
around.
our own freedom. Should we not also value the freedom of all the living things with which we share this planet?
Look at them, they're just running around. They're all chill. You know what, Herman, talk to me about the founder.
Not now. Let's have this conversation at another time. You still have a lot to do. Better get to it.
Oh. So you don't want to talk to me more, but you still want to talk to me?
What can I do for you, 1K?
Who's running the city while you're gone?
My chief aide, Jeremy, is in charge for now. It's good practice for him, in case he decides to run for office one day.
Isn't Jeremy number 666 that was getting us involved in the background politics of the place? I don't remember now. Interesting. Okay, tell me about Cornelius.
Cornelius is responsible for many innovations. He helped create the designs for the upgraded body you inhabit, although the founder chose to remain in her original configuration. But in recent years, he had settled into a life of quiet scholarship. Or so it seemed.
So it seemed. Okay, I gotta go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Okay, Mr. Politics. Okay. I did that. Look at them! They're just running around. And foxes last week. Today we get deers. Or stags. Well, stags are technically a type of deer. It's not wrong to just say deer. Unless I'm wrong saying that. I couldn't remember. It's literally Friday. I think the brain turn off happens about 20 minutes before I hit stream. So, you know, that's just how life goes. Okay. We have another moving platform. Oh, we have another piece of equipment. We like that, we like that. Where does this laser pointer need to be used? What's through this double purple gate? Oh, there's a red one. Okay. Oh. Okay. That'll shoot me over there. The only thing I can do is presume that, that me getting shot over into the seemingly empty area will send me to the end of the level. That's the only thing I could assume from that. Oh, this really didn't move far enough. Hold on. Let me move it a little bit further. Okay. And, oh, wait, no, it needs to be moved a little bit further again. There. Okay. And if that's... Oh, no, it needs to move like the tiniest bit more. Okay. Alright. Hopefully that's enough now. There we go. Oh no, it still needs to be moving. Oh, okay, hold on. Definitely still needs to be moving. Because when the red gate behind the two purple doors is not active, that's the only time that the fan is on to shoot me across the road. Okay. The fan is on, door's closed. Oh, that doesn't stay there for long enough. Okay. I'm gonna take this and just put it like here. So, wait, I can't put it there static. I was gonna say I'll put it there static and then it's kind of out of the way. Nope. I'm gonna use this one to move the moving block without it being sat on top of it. Because that should give it long enough for this door to open. So I can I was gonna say stand on there before I get thrown over, but then I just got thrown over instead. There we go. End of the level! Okay. Cool.
A solid solution. Well done.
3 more to go. Foxes again! Oh. Why are animals just so dang cute all the freaking time? Makes me want to have cuteness aggression towards them in like the I love you, I want to cuddle you, but you're gonna kill me kind of a way. There's another video clip, well, audio clip mostly for us to watch. Or listen to.
Father, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? Mother says purpose is something we choose. But I feel like there's something there. Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you've realized that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
Okay. Okay, I have just one piece of equipment. No, I have two pieces of equipment. I'm thinking I wonder if I can use somehow use this to move that platform and get the equipment out? No. The platform will move, the equipment will not come with it. Okay. Good to know. I think my thought process here is I think that the blue one needs to go down there. I don't know how to make it go down there, or if it just does it on its own though. Add a little T section. It just does it on its own. Okay. Red one's gonna go all the way over there and get stuck up there again. Hopefully. Hopefully. Gonna go underneath the original one. Yes, there we go. Okay, two more. Well, I forgot it takes me about an hour and a half to do one section, so I probably will do my normal plan.
I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
Oh, they make each other so angry. I have a question. Can I connect this between there and the blue laser? Yes, yes I can. Ooh, what's in here? Interesting. This one takes on its color. So I could hook it up to there. But that needs two colors to open up. Okay. What else do we have in this puzzle? I don't think there's any more equipment, so it's pretty much whatever's behind here, which is blue. Ah. So I need something to sit on there after I have unlocked this door. Or see if I can put this far enough back that it would keep both doors open. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy peasy. And then that doesn't need to be blue. And this can just get used to keep that gate open so it's all red. There we go. Now, why is... Oh, okay. Okay, I reckon the thing I need to do, I haven't done yet, is hook these two up. Gotta figure out how I can keep an eye on roughly where it is. Oh, I can see it from here. Okay. Then I can just hop off when I don't need to be here anymore. When it's at the appropriate place. Which would be about... there. Okay. I can take this away. And use it over here for the gate blocker. And I should just be able to hop onto this and get the... yes, get the orb thing.
I'm impressed.
So am I, because I feel like my thoughts are just not formulating fully anymore. Okay, I think that just leaves us puzzle 8 to do. Yes. Is that Yakut? Oh, I can't talk to him. Okay. Puzzle 8 is this way. But yeah, I think I forgot how long it takes me. There's a frog! I like how I noticed it as it jumped in the water, but there was a frog. Brain. Don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, I think I forgot it takes me an hour and a half to do each of these puzzle sections. So, it hasn't thrown off my timing for finishing the game the week before I go to the UK for the weekend. So, we probably will finish this puzzle and go up the tower and read our social media for the day, and then be done for today. But before we get to that point, we gotta do the puzzle and the tower. So let's do that. I like how my first thought is just, I have a piece of equipment, let's use it. Oh. Okay, we have another wall thingamabob to do. Okay. And if I connect that there. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, nope, that's in the way. Nope. Here. Oh, nope. I still have to sit even further back than I thought. Okay, oh. There we go. Put that through the other side. How can I get to the other side? That would be a good question to answer. Oh, wait, hold on. This doesn't need to get put on the other side. I need to use it to swap for stuff. Okay. Oh. Nope. I meant to put it on the other side of the hole. There we go. And then, can I take this with me through there? Oh no, I can't even see it to transport to it. Okay, teleport. You go over there, you end up... Okay. Hold on, I have another piece of equipment. I need this. I need this at least for something. I'm gonna put it here. Where the teleporter is. Teleport around here. And I'm gonna climb over the wall. Because that's how I'm gonna get back over this side. Now. Where? Oh, I should be able to take this now. Teleport through. However, okay, I think I just need to swap this back over. Just do I? I feel like I do. But then I don't know how I get back through here on this side, which I need to be on. You know what? I'm sure it'll work out. I'm sure it'll work out. It's all good. It's fine. Swap this back over for a laser pointer. Connect it with that. Just let the platform move till it's on the pressure plate. And I guess we can just swap it over for this. So I can become myself on the other side of the gate. He's going to go. Because I also need the wall drill. The wall drill is gonna, funnily enough, drill a hole so I can get to the end of the level by teleporting through. There we go. There's so many mechanics in this game. Okay. Done.
The founder has a remarkable gift for designing these trials. But then, she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
Okay. I gotta find my way back to the bridge builder now. I'm just gonna go in a straight line. Maybe? Where's the bridge builder? Down here. Is it up here? Maybe? Oh no, this is the gate. This is the gate that I haven't completed enough stuff for from the secret levels, which is fine, because we try and just stream base game most of the time. And I know those levels are technically part of base game, but they're not technically really main story. I mean, they kind of are, but not massively. Unless I remember that wrong, because it's a very big possibility given the last time I actually played this game was in 2024. Okay, bridge building to the tower. Bridge building to the tower. Good. Oh, we're just gonna build one big bridge, huh? Okay. This is the piece I was looking for. There we go. Might only be part one of the bridge, but let's find out. Very big tower. Looks like unzipped DNA. At least, you know, the pieces along the edge look like unzipped DNA, so. A lot of statues along this walkway. An interesting observation. Okay, who's gonna be in the tower for us? Do we think it's Prometheus? Or the Sphinx? Or Pandora? Let's find out. God, I think this is like the longest walkway that we've had for a tower. Okay, but no, we're gonna hop in the tower, see who's here, see if they have any questions for us this time. Here we go. Who is it?
This is the last time we will speak, creature of clay. Together, we have told the stories of ancient gods and heroes. But the golden ages of the past are distant. The gods have retreated to their high places, and there are no heroes amongst men. In days gone by, I was renowned for my riddles. But you, creature of clay, are a riddle without an answer.
I pulled the mouse away from the cat. She's gonna still try and lay on top of it. Do I need to have an answer? Like, I exist? Do I need to have an answer? abbievt got him? No, Illumicute got him. Haha. Hey Illumi, how you doing? Welcome in. Do I need to have an answer for who I am and what I am and existence and stuff? I don't think so. I don't need an answer. Existence is enough.
Let us hope that it is. Farewell, creature of clay. Remember my stories, and do not let the flame burn you.
Hey Illumi, you discovered our daily redeem. I just made that today. So yeah. Miss. Calling you cute is not a miss. Can confirm.
That is an unsettling amount of energy. I would hate to see what would happen if one of those beams was aimed at something else.
Oh, Herman. Yeah, Tim's got his BAP too. Oh! You didn't claim your first, though, and Illumi got it instead. Oh, the flip is bald. Oh. No, it's okay. No, I saw all of the stuff about stream elements this morning. So I finished early on a Friday. I finished like 3:30 on a Friday with work. Now, so I spent, I would say, the majority of my afternoon between like finishing work and basically right before stream with some of them, looking at and setting up some stuff on Mix It Up. So we have a daily redeem, we have a currency. I gave Tim an entrance sound because I just wanted to see how it would work, and I think I forgot to add the audio source in OBS. So I heard it, but nobody else did apparently when he came in. Is that all I did? Oh, and I set up my labels for my scrollers at the top, but I can't work out how to make them scroll, so for right now everything up top of my screen is just being run off of stream elements. Where is the exit? I don't know why I'm looking around on the floor when I have a compass right above my head. Look at you doing fancy schmancy things. I wish. Actually, I say I wish. I looked at it, Mix It Up like a month or two ago, and literally opened it up, went, oh my god, that's too many options, and uninstalled it. It was too overwhelming. But I think I could do it. I just need to use YouTube 24/7 to do it. I barely added daily things the other day. Yeah, they're not the easiest platform to understand, I would say. We've got some social medias to check. And some research? Wait, what's in the research tab? Bootstrapping. If what Prometheus revealed about the theory of everything is true, then it explains a lot of the patterns I've been finding. Almost every artificial structure on this island was printed into existence in some kind of energy-to-matter process, or maybe by different versions of that process, some earlier and less effective. And I can only assume that the megastructure itself was created by bootstrapping, having one machine make a bigger one, which probably means you could create a relatively small device that turns itself into a complete megastructure. Or you could make a machine that just deploys more and more of itself and builds something. A city in a box? Depends on the power source, I guess. Okay. There's like so many things you can do on Mix It Up, and it makes no sense, but makes sense at the same time. Yes. Yep. I think you have to... It's like a if you know thing. I fully agree with that. There's 1,000,000,001 different settings and options and things you can do with it. But how you set it up is kind of... When you do it and it clicks, it makes sense. But if you're just looking at it, it's so nonsensical that I'm like, what is going on? How do people make this work? How do they keep it live? How did anybody figure out how to do this? I would say tell me you can't code without telling me you can't code, because really all you're putting in is like identifiers to where they need to go to pull through certain bits of information. But I taught myself to code Python, like, what year is it? 2026? 3 years ago. I literally taught myself to code in Python. Have I used it since I learned it? No. But I feel like I can't even really say, if you know how to code, it might be easier, because I know how to code. And it's not easier. Me studying to be a software engineer, but also being overwhelmed by Mix It Up. I'm just gonna say valid, because I feel like it is valid. Once I get into it, it makes sense, but then it doesn't until I actually start. Yes. Yep. And I feel like the example they give at the start, like, it's like a recipe, and they put like the little like diagram of like, you want to make lasagna, you need pasta, sauce, meat, put it all together. And I'm like, that doesn't help me with you transferring it to actions and what it does and in what order, and I think it's one of those things that once it's set up, I probably won't change it now. I say that I've changed it 5 times since I set both of them up, because I was like, I'm not sure about this option, like what I've named it, what I've named the object. So there's that. But I have a currency now as well. So if you do !whiskers, you can see how many whiskers you've collected. And I figured I could use that for like giveaways and stuff potentially, but you never know. I really need to plan stuff for my birthday. I haven't planned anything for my birthday, but people said they wanted to see stuff for my birthday. I just don't know what to do. I don't want to stream for 12 hours again. Especially 3 days in a row. That was a lot last year. But I can't even like make basic sentences in my head sometimes. So I feel like planning something that needs planning is really difficult. And I have like less than 2 months to plan it and execute it. I don't know how people do 48 hours. Well, to be honest, when Tiali does 48 hours, she sleeps. And she just plays VODs while she's asleep. So I feel like that helps. I was genuinely surprised I did not lose my voice last year. Doing 12 hours, 3 days in a row, with collabs. Yeah, it was a lot. A lot. It's still exhausting mentally. Yes. Yeah, because you kind of have to be on for that amount of time. And I struggle being on for 3 hours on a Friday night. I feel like a lot of us struggle being on if we like work or something all day and then do stream. But then I can also imagine if you stream 24/7, it would be difficult to be on all the time as well, because yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of people that stream that would quite happily say that they are different on stream versus in real life. And I wouldn't say that I'm different. I think I'm pretty much the same. Pretty much. I maybe like put extra emphasis on the like happy and like, oh, people are around, yay, and like all of that. But other than that, what you get online is what you get in person. You know? I don't think I could maintain 2 separate personalities. That would be too much effort. I did do a full 24 hours once and never again. So that's kind of how I feel about my 12 hours. Although I did do it over 3 days. So it was like 12 hours. I think it was like the Wednesday, 12 hours Thursday, 12 hours Friday. It was a lot. To the point where my brain's like, are you sure you did 12 hours and you didn't just do 36 straight in a row? I'm like, well, no, because I did 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I still had 12 hours where I wasn't streaming each day. But it's just a lot. I like to think I'm about the same too, except maybe just easy, just less shy. I don't know why I read that as easy. Less shy since I don't have to stare at a person face to face. That's fair as well. I get that. Can be awkward. Yeah, less easy. Honestly, I swear my eyesight is it is going a little bit. But then some days it's not going and it's fine. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, we were reading some more research. On sincerity, I managed to extract the following text string. Quote, I'm always struck by the degree to which our ancestors, in the years before the end, struggled with sincerity. They became poisoned with irony, unable to parse any information through anything except a thick layer of alienation. This left so little space for any kind of intellectual authenticity that they seemed to exist in a state of permanent agony. Ironically, that in turn made them extremely susceptible to the few sanctioned forms of sincerity, which acted as means of social control. End quote. Then there's a gap, followed by, quote, there's something equally damaged in our own estrangement from our humanity. We mimic the forms and behaviors of our human ancestors, but we don't act like proud inheritors of the human condition. Everything we do gets filtered through this perpetual awareness of their shortcomings to the degree that we act as if our existence was one of their failures. End quote. Author unknown. Whoever it is, I understand what they mean, but disagree with their conclusions. This perpetual awakeness isn't a form of alienation, it's a way of learning from the mistakes of our species. Unpleasant, but necessary. Okay. I need to breathe for a second. There's been a lot of reading and talking tonight, I feel like. My throat's playing up. I'm sure the Coca-Cola does not help with that, but... Anyhoozles. Might be worth investigating. What, your foot? Because that's your foot. Milestones. These things must be connected to the Noema system. Maybe I should dig one up and see how it works. Honestly, that's very Melville of you. Very Melville of you. Okay. And we've got a couple social media posts. The goal mega thread. Oh, Jeremy is not 666. Okay, good. Jeremy, 832. I recognize that many citizens feel the need to discuss the visions experienced by Wonke, which suggests that perhaps certain aspects of what we have hitherto believed about the founder and the goal may be inaccurate. However, given the controversy surrounding the subject matter, I will ask everyone to be particularly careful in how they express themselves. Kyozu, welcome on in. If you've... Brain, can we form a sentence, please? Thank you for the hello. If you are here to lurk, that is very much okay with me, and I appreciate it, and enjoy your lurkies. Hope you're enjoying the content. Aurinia, I think we have final and irrevocable proof that we have strayed from Athena's original vision. Damien, I agree, but I'd like to submit that even if that weren't the case, deliberately engineering an energy-poor future would still be a disastrous and misanthropic idea. Ovis, how do we know any of this is real? Athena's voice is just Alexandra Drennan's. I could switch to the same voice pack right now and record myself telling you that the goal is the truth. Belmarsh, Ovis makes a good point. Objective truth is not a concept that can be applied to the world we live in. Damien, fine, then we can just collectively decide to believe in something else, right? Doesn't even have to be Athena. Let's just believe in Byron's ideas instead. Belmarsh, Byron's ideas are a teleological fantasy. Damien, but if it's all arbitrary, what does that matter? Stolo, I just don't buy this whole goal thing anymore. Byron was right. Budahas, does it matter what Athena believes? Honest question. Let's say the founder is a myth that was constructed around her. In that scenario, what do we owe Athena at the end of the day? Probably nothing, except what we also owe each other. Or we should at least take her ideas seriously. I'm gonna go with we should at least take her ideas seriously. Elwyn, I can't argue with that. I don't know if these really were her true ideas, but if they were, then we need to think about why she would embrace this outdated ethos, and then consider whether the essence of the goal could be maintained without belief in the founder. Ovis, that's blasphemy! The founder is the heart of the goal. Elwyn, maybe, maybe not. Jacques, or none of this matters because it's actually aliens? There's always that one alien guy, isn't there? Places of longing. Athens. I was gonna say Athena's. No, Athens. Okay. Athelvok. To understand what humanity is capable of, what it means to flourish, we have to look at the golden age of Athenian democracy. The list of geniuses who lived in Athens at this time is so long it's almost inconceivable. Pericles, Sophocles, Aeschylus, Phidias, Euripides, Herodotus, Thucydides? I'm gonna go with Thucydides. Plato, Socrates, Hippocrates, Aristophanes, Aristotle, and the list goes on. These are people who changed world history. Without them, there is no Straton of Stagira to inspire Alexander Drennan. Without them, we do not exist. Was it a perfect time? No, undoubtedly not. But listing the flaws obscures the greater truth. Given the opportunity, given freedom and resources and space to grow, human beings are capable of incredible things. It would mean everything to me to walk the roads where these people once walked, to stand where they stood and think about the world as they dared to. And we have. To go off on a minor tangent that's kind of related. I have many times, and I have with Tim once, stood underneath Hippocrates' tree. Because Hippocrates' tree is literally in one of the Greek islands that I've gone to since I was literally a kid for like family holidays. And there's just something about being around that tree that feels very different, and I can't even explain how. So yeah. Can you snooze the ads, please? Because there's no point in Twitch running ads if I'm about to end stream. Snooze them, yes please. Let me quickly run back to the main area. Because then we're at least where we need to be ready for next week's stream. But yeah. I feel like this was a decent stream. I feel like I mean, it's the same amount I've been getting done recently, but I feel like I got a decent amount done. I feel like we spent a lot of time inside the Megastructure today. And I still managed to actually do my plan, which was the Megastructure and one of the islands. So, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. But yes, we're gonna head back to the central area, ready for next week. Oh, there we go. Alright, and so, with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for being here. It's been very, very much appreciated. For anybody who's new here today, hi, I'm abbievt. Hopefully you've been enjoying the content. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch, and basically what we do is we play one game at a time. When we finish that game, we run this wheel, the wheel decides the next game, and we go from there. I have some links and stuff that I'm going to post into the chat in a second, but yeah, so if you're interested in sticking around for that, you want to catch more Talos Principle next week, you want to see some other things, there's going to be some links in chat in a second for you. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for all of the lurks, follows, redeems, chats, everything. Thank you for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. If you've not already, go and claim your daily BAP before I end stream. And while you do that, I'm going to post my usual plugs in chat. So, if you're not already following, there are my Twitter and Blue Sky links, basically for Go Live notifications, because my brain fails to formulate thoughts to post on there otherwise. But when I finally figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday at some point, that'll probably be one of the places you'll find the information for that. There's also a Discord, if you're not already in there and you want to hop in, on you go. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. But you know, sometimes you just like a little quiet channel to sit in and just share pictures every now and again and just chat every now and again, but it's not super busy, so it's up to you. It's one of those Discords where you have to get put into a room and then react to agree to the rules before you get to access to the rest of the server, purely to try and stop like bots and stuff from getting in. I think it's working so far, I'm not sure. If you want to see a list of everything we finished on stream so far, there's my IGTV link. We also have a YouTube, if you want to go catch up on our older Talos Principle 2 VODs. You want to go catch our Talos Principle 1 playthrough, that's on there. 99% of the games I've completed on stream, I think literally it's one game that's missing, is over there. All the VODs are over on YouTube. I am also posting Let's Play content on there periodically, generally when there's a break between VOD postings. So hopefully there'll be some more Let's Play soon, because once I finish Talos Principle the week after, I'll be in the UK, so I won't be around to stream that week. So I'll probably fill in a couple of weeks with Let's Play content before you get the VODs from the next game on YouTube, because I just like to have that little buffer of time between. What have I not posted? Oh, and creator cards. If you want to support me for free and you like collecting little cards, basically it's not the hiccups. It's basically virtual trading cards for your favorite streamers. So think streamer Pokemon cards basically. And I believe there's like over 100 creators on there now. So yeah, if that's something that interests you, and FYI, I make all of the art that goes on the cards. I pick the wording and everything for it. You don't need to worry about AI with it. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. It's very, very much appreciated. And I will see you all next Friday, 8 PM Amsterdam time, for some more Talos Principle 2. And I'm gonna hit the end button before those ads hit, so catch you guys later. Bye!